much wine you had?
Wait until late, innit?
How big's my what?
Will that fit in your bag?
Don't be rude.
Right, here's our little charcuterie board. Heimlich manoeuvre.
Heimlich.
Look at the face on that. Welcome to a new vlog. It's actually a Saturday, and no, it's Saturday, and it's 12:36 in the afternoon. So we've just been having a chill morning, all chatting here. Everybody's here. Our friends are here, Mark and Megan, and Jamie and Stephen, and we are just about to pop open. Well, I think Jamie already has popped open the prosecco.
It's Prosecco time!
Cheers,
Happy
everyone.
Easter!
It's Easter, yeah. It's
I'm
Easter
absconding.
Saturday.
I'm abstaining, not absconding.
Nick's taken us down to a wine bar that we've never been to before.
So we're going with Lisa, so what we're going to do is we're going to get 2 cars there, and apparently our neighbour said it's impossible to get a taxi back, so one of us is not going to drink. So
Yeah, I think Ian
we're going to go down in
Lisa's-
2 cars, I'm going to come back and go down with the second car. So we've got a taxi sorted so we can all get slashed.
So Jamie thought we should have a little drinky poos here. Are you having a drink?
Yeah, it is!
I'll have a little drink. You can't, because you're
can taste
taxiing
it.
us down. And Jamie's brought a nice shirt and
That's mine.
There you go.
trousers
That's
I've seen
mine.
to go in this
Oh,
afternoon.
sorry. That's hers.
So what are you going in this afternoon?
I'm going dressed as Jamie.
What do you mean? No, he's
Shirt and trousers.
he's got a shirt and trousers for this afternoon.
I'm going in my trackies, I want to be comfortable, thanks.
What do you think, Jamie?
Well, I want him to do him.
I won't.
I don't want to do
Excuse
him.
me. How much wine you had?
Wait until late, innit?
I'm going to wear what's comfortable.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers, Nick, in your trackies. So, I've asked Nick to go and get changed out of his tracky bottoms because we are going to a wine bar and we need to look the part. So, he's off to get out of his tracky bottoms.
Don't be swearing.
Welcome to you vlog, guys. My name's James, my husband Lee. Cheers. Merry Christmas. Give over. So he's now finally got. Oh my God, he's wearing red like me. Look like this is my new husband.
Scrub up well.
Hey, do it to me quick.
I know. Look, he's even got some jeans on.
Yeah, I
No
don't
tracky
this.
bottoms.
I'm going to have to let the top button open because if we're having this bottomless brunch, I'm going to need space.
Have you ever been bottoms brunch?
Well, it's cheap enough, isn't it? To do as much food and drink as you want in 2 hours or 3 hours or whatever.
£37 per person.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't eat that much though. I've got a small stomach.
You're going to get that much. It's that kind of place.
There's probably no vegan stuff on the menu either.
Yeah, probably. We'll just call it shop and get him an iceberg.
Let's go.
Right, Nick's ferried the first lot down, then he's coming back, and Ian, Lisa's husband, our friends, are going to take the rest of us down when he gets back. I think he's back now, actually, already. Ian's not going to drink. And to be fair, I was almost going to drive because I don't drink much these days. So I've got to be very careful. I don't do day drinking. And it's quite easy to get carried away with yourself, especially when you haven't drunk for ages, so I'm going to be very careful. I'm looking forward to it. It's a new wine bar for us. It's been open in town for over a year, but we've never been, and our neighbours here went and said it's really good. They do sort of charcuterie snacks like croissant sandwiches and cheese boards and all sorts of stuff, and they do bottomless brunch, but I don't think we're going to go for that, because like I say, I wouldn't get my money's worth, or I would get my money's worth and then feel terrible afterwards. So just waiting for Nick to get back, and then we are on our way. It's nice to have some friends over for the Easter weekend, and just all in my life, just all chilling out and just talking about holidays and trips and all sorts of stuff. We're having like therapy sessions this morning, talking about any problems that we had and stuff like that. Here he is. It's the only thing I miss when we go away on those trips, like in the van and things. That we can't get together with friends like we do, and that's what I miss, these kind of weekends and get-togethers. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, I love going away in the van and on the long trips to wherever, America or anything like that. It's not as bad as America because we have friends there, but when we're away in the van, love it. But I miss getting together with friends. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Because you can't always make friends when you can go in different sites and different countries. Do you know what I
It's
mean?
in for a day.
Yeah.
Unless you're all travelled in convoy, which is
Yeah.
why we want Tracy and Neil to buy a motorhome. So
Is
they
it
can
cold
come
out
with us.
there?
I
You've
don't
just
know,
got
I've just
your
been
coat
out
on.
to car. Probably a little bit.
Right. So what are we doing now?
We need to walk to Lisa's,
Yeah.
and then we're going down in their car.
Okay. Right, here we are. We've got a bottle of Pinot Noir to share between 3 of us. Lisa's arrived. No, we didn't ask how much it was.
60 quid a bottle.
Well,
Hello.
hi Lisa. And Ian's here. Everyone is sat down there. And little Blossom is down there. Oh, bless her.
Hello, Blossom.
She's chilling. Blossom! Hello.
Just have a little
And we're just ordering.
snuggle in there.
We're ordering the bread. It's freshly made, so we've all said, yeah.
Oh, sourdough and onion.
Yeah.
That's bitter. Sourdough and onion or ciabatta. She's actually making the bread fresh.
And then we've got to choose which sandwich filling we want.
That's a bit, I don't think you're going to like that. Right, what do you think? It's quite...
It's really fruity.
What do you think? I think it's bitter.
Jammy. No,
Oh no, I think it's quite bitter.
you don't like that.
Oh, I don't mind quite a dry one, isn't it?
I quite like it. Pinot Noir.
New Zealand Pinot Noir.
I like that actually. I've just cleaned my teeth though, but it's still. I like these wine glasses.
Me too. How big's your bag?
I'm gonna fit in my
How
bag.
big's your bag?
How big's my what?
Will that fit in your bag?
Don't be rude.
Well, I need a set if you're going to get
Yeah, it can
one.
go in Blossom's bag.
Okay. Right, while they're all eating, I'm just going to have a browse of the wines. So they're starting from like 23 quid onwards. And these are all the reds. Obviously the whites and the rosés are going to be chilled, but there's a lot of selections here, like Italians, Spain. Absolutely love Spanish red wine because it's always got a sweetness to it, so we're probably going to have one of them for the next bottle actually. Can you remember when we were in Spain and all Spanish red wines were really sweet?
And cheap.
And cheap. Well, they're not cheap, but they're sweet. Say it again.
No.
I'll tell you then. So last night I had a melatonin with a hot chocolate, and I woke up apparently all of a sudden.
It just reminded me.
Lee had farted and woke me up from his farts.
You were right sleepy, and you were like, oh. And I thought, oh, I've got a bit of dicky tummy
I
still.
thought Lee was
and I
like
just
the
went,
queen and didn't.
and I made it right loud when he woke up. He's like, what's that noise? What's going on? It's just me, love. I wind.
So this is where we've come. It's actually a place called Baron Hartley Wines in Hornsey, and they do artisan sandwiches in the afternoon. And you can see on here quite a lot of choice. So we have gone for the complete opposite. We've gone for a charcuterie board, and we're having the Wensleydale and the Coastal Cheddar. And they make the bread fresh. So she's making the bread. We're having sourdough, and then with it we're having the rosemary, tomato, and basil balsamic. But they also do cheese fondues. I didn't see that before I order it. And they do like portions of oranges. They also do like wine flights, and they have like bottomless brunches and things like that. And then you've got the wine menu, but you can have anything that's on the shelves, either by glass or by bottle.
I think it's time for the new wine glasses. I really like it.
Yeah, I like them. Maybe the same. Why don't you use Gemini? Take a picture of the glass and find out what the brand is.
No brand on it.
Let's see if AI can get the brand.
Really nice.
It's thick glass.
Really nice feeling in your hand.
It don't feel like those cheap ones that we buy from the range that shatter when you wash them.
Excuse me, what we've got at the moment
From the range?
Somalia.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
We just bought some. We got
So I
some.
mean, at the lodge we have Chef in Somalia. They're on our Amazon store.
Yeah.
And they are good, but I really like this. Right, here's our little charcuterie board that we're going to share. We've got 2 cheeses. What's that one?
That one is Wensleydale, and that one is Coastal Cheddar.
It's black.
And then you get-
black and cheesy colour.
Yeah, I don't want them.
Onions.
Oh yeah, the pickled onions.
Onions.
That chutney looks amazing, and then you've got the salami. And then we've got some bread coming as well.
Yeah, we have got bread coming.
Yeah.
We've got black bomber,
Which is snowed onion cheese.
That looks a nice one as well.
It's red Leicester and
red
garlic.
Leicester and garlic.
Garlic swirl, they call it.
What? Oh yeah, go on. Pass it down there.
So, what did you order, Mark?
Ploughman's for one.
Ploughman's for one. What with red Leicester and what did you get?
Cheddar.
Some kind of-
Cheddar. Nice. And what did we go for, Stephen?
So we got Ploughman's for 2,
Yeah.
and we went for the Cheshire cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, please.
What did you go for?
I went for the Cheshire cheese and then the cheddar and something else. I can't remember.
But you also get your pie, your homemade Scotch egg, and in this place as well, they do all the bread baked from scratch.
Yes.
So,
They're enjoying it down that end.
oh, very much. They're living the dream.
Really nice.
So that's actually Wensleydale. It's called Wensleydale Night and Day. So I'm gonna have a bit of the night.
Lisa's just said, what's in the black bit? Just said night.
Night colour, night flavour. Yeah.
Charcoal.
And then I got the avocado sandwich, which we're just going to share all this together and enjoy all the food.
Amazing.
Heimlich manoeuvre.
Heimlich. 1, 2, 3.
Well, where's the wine?
What was it? The pickle.
Christ! My eyes watering. Your turn, Lee. He's a bit nervous because I choked on it, but Ian had too and he was fine.
Yeah, I don't want to choke on it. Did you put it all in at once?
Yeah. Now take a big deep breath. Sweet, innit? It's like balsamic pickle.
You must have just gone down wrong.
Everything's been absolutely beautiful. But I'm still hungry. Absolutely amazing. Limoncello cheese.
Limoncello. What Jamie and Stephen got? They'd let us try it because they're full.
Tried it. Yeah. I said what the flavour was. Lee was like, how do you know that?
I ain't tried it yet.
Oh my god. You've not tried it?
No.
Shove it in. And there's a reaction.
Yes.
Oh, miserable swine. How miserable can he be?
It was gorgeous.
It was amazing. It was like a dessert in a lemon drizzle form, in cheese form.
I've liked my least favourite was that, to be fair.
I'm glad, because that means I get to eat that then.
Bit of cheese for Blossom.
Right, so we're ordering another bottle of wine, and we don't know anything about wine other than the fact that we like it. And so I took a picture of the entire rack of wines, and I've uploaded it to ChatGPT, and I've said, which of the following is the sweetest wine? And it's come back and said, from the Spanish wines visible in the picture, the one likely to be considered the sweetest is the Estornos Piet, priced at £33 a bottle, third shelf from the top, third bottle from the left. I love AI. Right, third shelf from the top, fourth bottle in, that one.
I like that one. £2.50 next to it.
I'm listening to AI. £2.50, you've got to be joking.
It's got something missing.
Never listened to AI. Picked a white wine and I told it red. Anyway, I've told it again, I've corrected it and it's picked something else. So I've ordered it, we're going to try it and see how good it is. Right, so that smells quite strong, like quite aged and quite oaky. So as long as it's sweet, I'm not bothered. Yeah, it's sweet, but it's got very strong flavour.
I fancy a coffee me now.
Right, mummy. Right, so without looking at the bottle, how old do you think it is?
I can tell it's an older wine just from the smell, to be fair.
You can tell it's been aged in a barrel. It's got a very oaky taste.
2017.
You've just cheated. You looked at the bottle.
I heard you say it.
Oh, did you?
Right, I've moved on to the coffee now.
A little bit addicted to coffee.
And
Well, it is 3 o'clock. You'll be in bed by 4.
well, yeah, maybe.
Me and Lisa are now sharing the bodega ugla.
Don't throw me into it.
Well, you are. I'm on the coffee, and we just asked if we got any desserts, and the answer was no, unfortunately.
Right, so I took a picture of it on AI and asked it how long it's been in oak barrels, and it came back and said it's been in oak barrels at least 2 years, and then the remaining time in bottles to age, and you can proper taste it.
Oh yeah, November.
So with AI, you can actually pretend you know something about wine when really you don't. But it's nice. So Lisa said, "Shall we have another bottle of wine?" So Lee said, "No, I want to go home.
I'm ready for a dessert."
So we got this one. This is really sweet. AI should have picked that one actually.
What country is it?
It's all Spain and it's an Albert Black.
What is that?
Gorgeous.
It's not gorgeous.
It is.
It's a bit freaky, it's like
So
from
it's
Psycho.
It's Albert La Loma Nasher 2021, a red wine. It's really sweet, quite nice. And Lee ordered the cheapest on the shelf. It's not Wine Bar George, you know.
You ordered it before I did.
You pointed it out.
Yeah, but as I said before, there's nothing wrong with cheap wine. It's not.
I want the expensive wine, thank you.
What, the £109 a bottle on the top
Yes,
shelf?
please. Yes,
Right.
Yes, but we're not snobs like you.
Yeah, we're not wine snobs. A Lambrini and a jam shed is fine for us.
So we are now on bottle 3. Shut up, Lisa. We're on bottle 3, but they've sold out the French Provence, so we've had to have a cheaper one. But by the time we've had a third bottle, does it actually make that much difference, does it, Stephen? Stephen, does it make a much difference? Wow. When you've drank 2 bottles and you're on your third, it doesn't make a difference, does it?
I'm still drinking the same Sauvignon Blanc, so
He's
possibly common.
He's still on the same Sauvignon Blanc, but this rosé is actually quite good. How about Megan and Mark? How's your wine, Mark?
It's alright, yeah.
It's unusual but nice.
Nice. Unusual, nice. Do you like that?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, I love it.
I love it.
The problem with people from Chorley is they speak like they're from Chorley. Alright. I got some wine. Honestly.
Whatever Jamie just said, we apologise. We'll cut out any naughty bits. But me and Lisa are in.
Yeah,
Oh, it's here. So yeah, we're trying this. It's really nice actually.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
This is a young. I'm very steamed up. I'm so sorry.
Steamed up.
It's very young wine.
Because she's hot.
Yeah.
She's going through change.
Oh yeah,
up.
that as well.
Don't be rude.
What's your excuse?
Yeah, the sofa
Right, me and
husband.
Lisa have had a few bits to drink. These two miserable shits are like, stop doing this, stop doing that, stop doing this.
They had really bad coffee.
Look at the face on that. It's like complete disapproval. And Lisa's like, I don't care, I'm drinking wine. I like drunk Lisa. Yeah. And she's off her.
Excuse me.
Right, we're almost ready to go. Well, Lisa's got half a glass. I've got 5 minutes until we get kicked off
Giving us the bill, I think they're kind of hinting that we leave.
We're back at the lodge now, and you've got what?
A fish butty.
A fish butter. Oh, that looks great.
Have you not heard of a fish butty before?
I have heard of a fish butter, yeah. I'm from Sheffield.
Heard of a fish butty. You have to explain it.
Oh, you heard of fish butter?
No, I've never seen a fish butty in my life. But I'm going to try it for the first time. I'm very experimental.
It's a Yorkshire thing.
Who needs a fork?
That's a
What
fish
you put?
butty
Oh, I'll have a fork, please.
with curry sauce.
Oh,
You
great.
put
No
that there.
chips.
No.
No, just fish butty.
Just fish butter.
I'm on a diet.
Friggin' starving.
Oh, it looks nice.
One and a
doesn't it?
half. Right, I'm off to eat.
All right. Where's mine? Oh, mine's here. Look at that. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Jamie's going to make the sound of a cockerel.
Just randomly.
She's about to die.
Can I just ask, when do you make that sound? Our neighbours are in a bit, they're coming out in a minute like, what's that? There's a new animal on the lake. Can I just ask, when the hell do you make that sound and how you actually managed to discover that you can do that?
Someone said, "Can you make a cockerel noise one day?" And I went, "Yes, I can."
Oh dear me. Oh dear me. Well, I can do it. I'll do it if you do it. We'll do it together.
Lisa's going to have a go at doing a cockerel noise.
I'll do it. No, you do it with me. Ready?
Sorry.
That's not a cockerel. Right, you go first. Go on, I'll do it then.
I apologise, viewers.
Your turn, Lisa.
I'm sorry.
That sounded like a cockerel being.
Come on, Lisa, put your back into it.
By a mile.
Wasn't even himself doing it then.
Welcome to the next day. The kitchen's a mess. We're just tidying up on things because everybody's gone home now. So we had a very nice day yesterday, as you could see, at the wine bar. We're definitely going to be going back there. It was beautiful food and not too bad pricing, and just loved it. There you go. As I said, everybody has gone home now. We didn't do much vlogging last night after Jamie was doing his cockerel impersonation. We just chatted on the sofa and drank coffees and had some food. And we didn't stay up that late, to be honest. I think it was about 10 o'clock and we were all wiped out, so we went to bed and just had some coffee and things this morning, and everybody went off home early because it's Easter Sunday, so they're all getting back home, and it's a beautiful day here at the lodge. Let me show you. It is a little nippy, to be fair, but it is a beautiful day. Nick's just out in the van doing some work, some upgrades and things like that, which he'll show you at some point. And I'm just doing all the getting all the bedding washed, putting it out to dry. Jamie and Stephen Lawgreen brought us these when they came the other day. Orange flavoured Cadbury Twirl milk chocolate Easter eggs. So looking forward to trying those. If you've never seen Jamie and Stephen on our channel before, you will have done if you've watched us for a while. They have their own channel called The Lawgreens. They vlog mainly their trips. They go to Disneyland, Paris, Florida, cruises, things like that. So go check them out. As you can tell from if you've watched all this vlog so far, they are hilarious. Totally bonkers. Well, Jamie is anyway. Stephen has to just put up with it. Totally nuts, but they're a really entertaining watch. So you can go check them out. And you might see them in the Disney Wives Florida vlogs as well, because they're there at the same time sometimes. Last year they were. So, I'm going to have a coffee, continue tidying up, washing all the bedding and stuff, and we'll be back to you later on. Excuse the washer in the background, but it's now time to taste test the pasta del nata. Is that the right word? The right name?
I think so.
From Lidl, which we got the other day. We haven't even got around to eating yet. So let's see. Everybody has told us that these are one of the best ones that you can get in the UK.
You forgot cinnamon.
Oh no, it's fine. But what? We just heated it up in the microwave for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
No?
No.
Not as
Just
good?
the custard. The cinnamon might have made a difference, but it's alright. It's better than those. It's better than the ones we had in Portugal after the brilliant one.
Yeah.
But it's just sweet. It doesn't have any vanilla flavour. Try it.
Well. It is nice.
It's not vanilla-y though, is it?
It's not amazing, but
It's just a sweet
all right.
custard. It's just not got that strong vanilla taste. Might have been better with the cinnamon. Let us know in the comments below if you've tried a Portugal one or whether you think the Lidl ones are better.
Right, Nick's back in from outside. So we bought all that food a couple of days ago to make spicy beef noodles. And then it was supposed to be last night, when we'd had all that drink and stuff yesterday,
I should have known, really.
all of us wanted was like a dirty takeaway. So we had fish and chips, as you saw, and the other guys had some pizzas and kebabs and dirty fries and things like that delivered from Uber Eats. So we've got a lot of food that we need to cook before the noodles go off. So we're gonna crack on. What are you doing? Ginger. Ooh. Oh, very nice.
It's alright, because you'll be watching
Ginger. That smells nice. So we got this beef. 27th April, that won't go off for a while, but these noodles,
They're already out of date.
one's a day out of date already, so we need to crack on and get it used.
Right, so.
You fancy a nice glass of red wine?
Oh God, no. I need you to grate that for me.
Okay.
Right, we're just going to get the steak done, get that browned off and cooked, and then take it out, because if we overcook that, it'll go really chewy. And then I need to get the stir frying and put it back in with the noodles, and then we're going to add the Maggi sauce, some soy sauce, some ginger, some garlic, and a little bit of honey to sweeten it.
the meat's out, so the vegetables are going to be cooking now. Done. Very simple.
Ginger, garlic, soy sauce.
We should have made it last night, shouldn't we? For everybody, but we were just all.
Can you imagine? I'd have to do this 3 times.
Well, yeah, no.
In this tiny pan. I need to get us off to walk.
And we're going to watch an episode of
The Boys.
The Boys. I enjoyed that food. Nick didn't like the food.
Thought it was rank. The meat was chewy. The sauce.
I think
forgot.
we probably got the wrong.
We forgot the black bean sauce.
Yeah, so it was just however else you made it. Anyway, I enjoyed it. We've just been for a walk, get our steps up because we haven't done many today. Let's have a look.
Freezing outside. Even though it's been nice and sunny today, it's been freezing cold. I'm just trying to
Baking
find some of these
inside,
questions on Facebook.
We've already done 6,500 steps today, but there you go. It's the day after a lot of drink and what have you, and it's the busiest time on the Lodge Park of the whole year because it's bank holiday weekend. So there's been lots of people around. It's been nice to see everybody around.
I've still lost my voice from cockerelling last night. Jamie's fault.
You shouldn't have been such a cock, both of you. Pair of cocks.
I don't understand why you did it and why I did it. Obviously, wine played a part.
And that's why the rest of us didn't do it. Although, when you see the vlog, Nick's not seen it back yet. Lisa had a little go as well.
Did she?
Yep. Yes, thank you for leaving some questions for us on our Facebook group. We're just going to throw these in every now and again, and Nick's going to choose them tonight.
So the ones that you've liked, we've answered, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So let me just scroll down. Stop. Debbie Lundy says, where is your favourite place to watch Happily Ever After fireworks? Would need to be wheelchair accessible and don't have park tickets. Well, the Grand Floridian boat dock. You can get wheelchair down there.
Probably, yeah.
It's just decking.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's quite wide. And the seats for other people to sit.
We like to watch them from the bar at the Polynesian. Trader Sam's.
Oh yeah, Trader Sam's. That was a new place last time.
Because you can just sit.
They put the music out.
Have a drink. Yeah.
Yeah.
We also have a blog post about that as well. If you look on our blog.thelodgeguys.com, there is a blog post about free places to watch the Magic Kingdom fireworks.
There's also other quite interesting articles on there about the best SIM card, the comparisons, with some links where you can basically get either sort of limited data or unlimited data, and there's different offers on there. So check that out. Maxine Brewster says, "What dreams did you both have growing up, and have you fulfilled them?" That's a good one.
I know it sounds.
I always wanted to be a chemist, not a pharmacy, like working in a lab.
You're not fulfilled that, I'm afraid.
No,
you could still do it though.
I don't want to.
I always wanted to have my own business. Make sure you like that, so you know we've done that one. I always wanted to have my own business, so we fulfilled that one.
Yeah. Twice.
And then dreams and goals have just come as I've
we've
progressed
aged
through life.
As younger people, as kids, we didn't have the desire to travel or see scenic things because as a kid you don't really appreciate that.
When we first
and as you get older, you do want to do more scenic things and more historical things.
When we first met, we both had a strong desire to do something like a business, didn't we?
Yeah.
We were always trying little bits and things. Nothing really happened until I quit my job.
We used to go to Leeds Car Boot and buy cigarette lighters with like blow torches on them and then resell them at work, didn't we?
Yeah, we were always like doing like entrepreneurial things.
And then we also went to Morrison's and cleared out all their mobile phones that they were selling and listed them all on eBay and doubled his money.
Yeah, we started doing eBay things like looking on Hot UK Deals, finding the cheapest things to buy on Hot UK Deals.
Going and clearing the stores out.
And then selling them on eBay. And it were quite good actually. Yeah. Nick walked me over to M1 and said, we've sold some stuff for his first time.
We did. We
and
had tons of mobiles from Moribob's.
Yeah, and so, you know, there's always easy ways to do something, but you just got to think of something.
That's still a workable option if you've got the time to do it.
And I obviously quit my job. If you've not seen that story
it
before,
forced us to start like a major business.
I quit my job because I'd had enough one day. I'd been there for 8 years or so, 10 years, whatever it was. And my boss was talking to me like shit one day, and I just had enough. And something just clicked in me. I was like, I don't want to work here anymore. I don't want to work for you. You're a... And that's me.
Called him a C word, and off he went.
And
so that was his last day.
Phoned Nick, and he's like, "What? What are you gonna do now?" And I'm like, "Well, I'll get another job."
But we started the business.
But we both said, well, Nick said actually, well, you've not got a job now, so this may be the time for us to really start thinking about getting a business.
Because there's nothing to lose.
So it really focuses your mind, and you've got to think, right, well, what about what I do?
The problem with starting a business, you've got to give up the security that you've got.
Yeah.
So if you've got like a full-time job, you've got to take the risk, and that is a very hard thing to do, and it was forced upon us. And then when we got it established, I was still working full-time, and then I reduced down to part-time, and then eventually left, and we went doing the business, and we did it for 10 years. And I wouldn't want to do it again.
Was it 10 years? We always keep sort of saying it was 8 years, 9 years,
9,
10 years.
I think it was 9 or 10 years.
Yeah.
But it was good at the time, and I wouldn't want
Glad
to
we've done
repeat
it. It taught us so much. It made us grow so much as people. Because I went from being a sales team leader, and I looked after people, but nothing major. And I was always quite shy and whatever. To becoming
I've never been shy.
a business owner, dealing with people, and then you have to wear so many hats. Like, I was a packer, I was a HR person, I was a customer service person, I was a telephone salesperson.
Can you remember
Everything.
when EastEnders set phoned us? And
Somebody from EastEnders once bought something from us, and it was for the set of EastEnders.
Yeah.
And it didn't turn up. I don't know.
it
if
did
got
not
lost
turn
in the
up. She
post.
just didn't pay for.
was
She
getting
just
really
didn't pay
patient.
for next day delivery. She just paid for
Yeah.
like 4 to 6 days.
And she must have been like working for EastEnders, and she was a bit stressed, and she screamed, and she went, "Ah, I need it."
So we hung up.
I'm like, "Ooh." Anyway, there's many stories. We could
Yeah.
write a book about our customer service days.
Yeah.
So yes, goals have changed along the time, and our goals for now are one goal I've always had, and it's like that quote. I don't know if it's true or not, but you see it on Facebook sometimes, like John Lennon, when he was asked when he was younger what he wanted to be, and he said happy, and the teacher said, "You don't understand the question," and he said, "You don't understand life, because being happy is a great goal to have."
I'm sure he didn't say that. I'm
You
sure
see it
Ruby
on
Wax
Facebook.
wrote that.
Oh, you see it with John Lennon. I don't know if it's true or not, but yeah, to be happy and just get through life and be positive. And next question.
Carol Slade says, "Would you ever go to Lapland?" Yes. The biggest issue is convincing him to go.
It's the cold, and Nick hates cold.
You only go for 4 days. I've got this desire to go to either Switzerland or Lapland and stay in one of those chalets that we saw when we were in Grindelwald and just have Christmas there.
It doesn't appeal to me, to be fair. But
This is what I'm up against. I've got to convince him everything.
it's just the cold.
Natalie, in Marbella, Natalie, we always call her Marbella Natalie now. She says, "Are you planning on visiting the Disney Universal Parks in Tokyo, Shanghai and Hong Kong and sightseeing?" We have had
One
a
day.
discussion about going to Australia next year for our travels. We haven't.
We've said this already on the blog.
Yeah, so
So,
we'll probably tag it onto that if we do.
Maybe it's very high level. Just maybe we'll do that at some point.
It's just that's as far as it's gone. Right, let me have a look for another question.
We would like to see all Disney
Definitely Croaky.
parks.
Was it James'
From your
fault?
cockerel.
So Stacey Anthony Phillips says, "Would you be visiting and vlogging theme parks in the UK on your travels?" I love Alton Towers, although operations has been questionable over the last few years, but would be good to get your views and experiences. We don't like UK theme parks because they're not themed. You get spoilt with Disney.
Once that Universal one opens, I imagine we'll get annual passes though for that one.
Probably, yeah. Especially if it's themed and it sets the bar
I just-
above Alton Towers.
I just don't have the same kind of feeling when I go to a UK theme park.
Because she's usually pissing it down.
Well, that, and obviously when you go to like Disney, you get all the cast members who are like so dedicated
They're
to
not
the
like that
jobs.
they're not like that in Disneyland Paris. They're all miserable in Disneyland
Well,
Paris.
that's true. Well, exactly, but at least you have got the Disney feel there still. When you go to a theme park here, it's just there's no cast member type.
Universal
thing.
needs to put their mark on the UK for
Yeah.
theme parks, and then everybody else needs to out their game and follow suit.
There's no real theming to a lot of UK theme parks. It's just big
Steel.
things and
Yeah.
big roller coasters aren't my thing anyway. So that's
I
why.
used to love the American Adventure.
Yeah, I used to like. We've said
Do you
that
remember?
before. I think I actually really liked that.
'Cause
I liked
that felt American
I like
as well.
the theming of the Florida theme parks and the magicalness. And when you go to Epic, it's all Universal. It's all about the movies and stuff. You go to like Flamingo Land and which I have been to in the past, but with Sazzle actually. And
Is that when we went with Lisa and Sazzle and she wore fishnets?
to go to Flamingo Land, yeah.
Yeah, we took her to Flamingo Land.
And high
She got
heels.
out of the car in fishnets and high heels, and we were like, "What have you come as?" we always used to take the mickey out of each other and she was like, she took the piss out of me because I won't go on Mission Space. I had a panic attack on Mission Space. I never heard the end of it. And she turned up at Flamingo Land and fishnets.
The one I have actually fancied doing is Legoland. Down in London. Especially because they've got that soaring type ride, haven't they? Which is supposed to be amazing.
Yes. Yeah.
I do actually quite fancy. I know Legoland is probably more for kids, but I've always fancied going for years and years and years. So I doubt we'll be going to any theme parks, to be honest, in the UK.
Melissa Louise Harris says, would you ever consider DVC? So if you look back on our videos from 2019, we did consider it, but the conclusion was...
We didn't really consider it. We went for the tour.
No, we did.
No, well, we went for the tour just for something to do, really, and just to
have a look around. And then we did consider it.
And then afterwards, we were like, oh, actually, it sounds quite interesting.
But when we looked at it, there were a couple of things that made us change against it. And first of all, we didn't want to be locked into Disney for like 50 years. Secondly, the fees on the points were more than a 2-week holiday through Virgin Holidays at the time. So we said, well, why would we do that? We can just come for 2 weeks and then we're not committed having to put a load of money down. And
just wasn't for
that
us
was
again.
it, really.
Yeah. And I just don't get the whole... Now, I don't want to be hated by a lot of our viewers because a lot of our viewers are Disney viewers and stuff. But I think a lot of people who have DVC...
I don't mind.
Sort of like see it as a status thing, like, oh, I've got DVC. It's like, well, it's just a timeshare. You won't be that... You know, it's like a timeshare.
It's not a physical property.
It's a timeshare in Spain, and timeshares everywhere else in the world, everybody's a bit weary of.
But because Disney's called it something different, everybody kind of laughs it
up. It's still a timeshare, so you get nothing at the end of it.
If DVC works,
them, obviously, but
if DVC works for people, then
of course,
then fair enough. But
and
it's not
and
for
I know
us.
some people absolutely love it.
Lisa loves it.
Yeah, but for the price of the service charge,
and the fees keep going up,
you can get a full holiday to Florida.
Yeah, which is the sole reason why we did it, and we didn't want to invest a load of capital as well.
No, well, exactly. It's not for us. It's not for us. But if it works for you, that's great. But it's just not for us. Right, we're gonna watch more boys.
Yeah. So eat this yogurt. I've been looking at for 10 minutes.
End of season 2, and it was a really good season 2. So we'll see what season 3 is like. Welcome to the next day, and today we have to take the car in for its MOT.
Its first MOT.
Yes.
It's never had one before because it's over 3 years old now.
Yeah. So we are gonna nip into Beverly and get that sorted, drop the car off, then go get yourself plonked down at a coffee shop or something. I might take my laptop and get on with some work and stuff. So that's what's going to happen. So I hope you've enjoyed watching our weekend with friends.
I was in bed at 7:30 last night and slept all the way through.
And I didn't get up to bed until 11:30, and I feel like a zombie today. And I'll tell you why in the next vlog, because I'm doing something. Yes, I would definitely check out that wine bar again. We'll definitely go there again. And if you're ever in the
just not drink as much.
If you're ever in that area, check it out. It's well nice. Thanks to Jamie and Stephen and Megan and Mark for joining us this weekend. And
Lisa.
Oh, Lisa
Not
as
forget
well.
Lisa.
Yeah, well, I kind of class Lisa as like a neighbour, so she's kind of up here anyway. But it was very fun.
She seemed to enjoy it.
Yes, she
didn't you, Lisa?
So we'll see you on the next vlog. Thanks for watching today, guys. Hit the like button, click the notification bell, drop us a comment below, and see you on the next one.
Come on, we need to set off.